Welcome back for live stream number 12. Today we're going to be continuing the Mekanism QIO and creating a fission reactor. So let's get into it. Back where we left off, we actually have iron now. We got 50,000. And everything but the, we only have 50,000 of the alloy. If I used up the rest of the iron, I'd just use it up. I don't want to do that. If we're going to need a fission reactor before we can really get those higher tier drives for the QIO. We're going to need an angel block. Also going to need some entanglers. Then we're going to do one of those to transport our system, because we're going to be moving. Sorry, almost sneezed. We're going to be moving our storage system so we can use it elsewhere. Let's see, we need singularity. Then you explode it with the end powder. TNT. Get our flints and steel. Wait. This is our chamber over here. And then this here, explode it. Now we got our two quantum entangled singularities. Link. Two link chambers. And two. Is it frame? Quantum? Quantum. Then we need 16. Pulverize this up real quick. Okay, now we got the 16 quantum rings. Now we link this up. Two, three. Then we need the wireless steel. Let's put these back in their crystal form because we still need a couple apparently. See, is this the wireless? Wireless access point. Yep, that's it. Now we just need upgrades for it. We need redstone and quartz. That way we can actually make a stack of upgrades. And these boosters for the new area. Wait. Ender pearls. Pulverizer. See, now we have enough ender pearl dust. We've got our stack of upgrades. Guess it doesn't really matter. This angel block, by the way, if you place it, it just places in the air. And then you just break it. Doesn't matter what tool, it just goes right in your inventory. So it makes it great for building in the middle of nowhere. Let's go out a little wide. That should be far enough. Can't even stand on it like you used to be able to. Now let's go our quantum ring. Two, three. Now we can use our terminal out here. Cool. Make some platform. This also uses the blocks right at your backpack when you're using a builder's one like this. Doesn't matter what tier. Okay, we got a platform. The waystone. Let's build up a fission reactor. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's do 16. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. Make some steel casings. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we need the fuel assemblies. Now we fill this in like we did in our last pack. Now we need the rest of it, which is the controllers. Yeah, control rod assembly. Need more casings as well for the ceiling. We do need a lot of these chemical tanks. Might as well set up some automation for it or auto crafter. Like some basic auto crafting for A2. Don't we have a 64K? Yeah, we do. We need 64K crafting storage. $64K. We need crafting coprocessors. There was one more thing that I needed. Molecular assemblers, I think they were called. We need more of these processors. Another stack of silicone. Redstone. Silicone. Yeah, that should be enough for the moment. Go downstairs. See, where can I put this? I can't use those pipes. I can use this one. There we go. And I need some crafting co-processors. Okay, now that has its own memory. Now we need to set up these molecular assemblers. Do we need pattern providers? I believe. Yeah, that should be enough for the moment. I'm pretty sure it's the pattern providers. Go down here. It's 32 channels. You set this up, I believe you put that like that, and then you connect these on the 4 faces, like so. And then you can put your patterns in here, and then you can start auto crafting them. You can only do as many recipes as you have this setup. So if you want to craft like, let's say 5 different items at once, or 5 different recipes, like maybe a stack of furnaces, stack of chests, you need 2 of these for that. And this handles the actual crafting part of it. So you actually want quite a few of these. Let's lower this by 1. That way it only connects in one spot and only uses one channel. Let's make all 6 of these. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And each one of these that has you need, like if you're making furnaces, each that you want of these stars working on the furnaces, you need to put the recipe in it. So it has the ability to start working on that recipe. Okay, pattern. We need a capitator. Alright. And then finish cleaning this up. I think it's the pattern encoder that we need. Crafting terminal. Crafting. Okay, encoding terminal. Yep, this is what we need. Then we need blank patterns. Not in this one. You can't actually craft in there. Okay, blank patterns. You could do processing patterns, smithing, and stone cutting. For us, we're going to do the crafting. And we need to auto craft these tanks. So we're going to make 6 of these patterns. One in each. Now we can go in here and we can craft, let's say 300 of, or 500. Let's do 500. Next, it pulls up how many items it uses, and this is how many bytes it needs. And this here you could cycle through each one that can handle. If you don't have any that come up here, like when you click, you don't have any large enough storages that can handle the amount of bytes that you need. So you would need to extend your brain here for the auto crafting. This start crafting. Each of these blocks handles one crafting recipe. And you can also open this. It'll show you its progress and how the estimated time. So the estimated time is usually wrong when it comes down to processing, but it's usually right when it comes to crafting, because it can't fathom how much time it takes for each recipe to be crafted. Okay, now we have some fission reactors, or fission assemblies. That did not do much. Next, start. This is going to take a mile or a minute. You could just watch it. I think it crafts at a pretty good rate. I mean, the more of these these modular assemblers you have, the faster it actually makes the item. Okay, now let's put some more. We should do, since it's a very tight fit, should never put this here, but, well, we did. Mine it. A vein mine, vein mine, vein mine. Vein mine again. Now we can put the control rod assemblies. Put the control rods on all of these. It's like 1,400 tanks to fully do a 16 by 16 by 16 reactor. Pretty sure the max is 18, but there's no reason. Can't cool it anyway, so. Yep, didn't do the corner. Fix this wall. Build this corner. Glass. The structural is used for turbines production. Yep, we need the reactor glass, which is need the iron, enriched iron. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's head on back. Take a quick nap. What am I doing here? It's over here. Now I'll put in the glass. We also need the logical adapters. Redstone. Redstone repeaters. Piston. One redstone torch. Now we build a lip. Use the infinity wand to build the roof. Fission. Okay, now we need a ton of water. At water. Seawater pump. Hmm. Thermonuclear. Rich. Can we make this? Because we do need an absolute massive amount of water. Okay, we can't make that yet. Upgrade. We need a bucket of water. And put a block so it can hook up the tower. That's not the direction I wanted, but I guess it'll work. Hello. Welcome to the stream. That's a logic adapter. I wonder why it's not connecting. There we go. Port reactors. That's what we need. Can we upgrade it? Yeah, it's not fast enough, is it? Make a sink. Move this bucket of water, put a sink in its place. Where's the blocks? Here they are. Now we put in the pipe. And we set all these to pull. There's a lot of water this can hold. Oh, that's going to take a while to fill. While that's filling, make our fissile fuel. Clear some inventory space. Put this away. Okay, that's clear enough. Now we need the fissile fuel. Need a centrifuge. Chemical infuser. We're going to need a bunch of these chemical oxidizers. Let's start with like 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's not. This facing. Then a chemical tank. Then we put these chemical oxidizers over here. This in or out? Two, 6. Get some pipes in our inventory. This is output. So put our output pipe. And we need input for our items. Be the uranium. We need a logistical sorter. So we keep all this organized. And then we need a chest to connect it. And we'll make a farm right here for our unlimited uranium source. Need a harvester, a hoe, the dirt, and supremium essence. Make premium farmland out the deal. Surround the water with the farmland. Yeah, let's just put this. Breaks it, but kind of barked it anyway. Okay, now it's the supremium. A chest. Need a auto crafter. Tier 1 crafter. Oop, I put the cables away. Pull. A Tier 1 crafter. Now we can pull on the output. Put our flux point up here. It'll start charging. Then put the hoe in here. Then we need growth pulsers, so it grows at a fast rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we stack this 60 down. Because we want this going as fast as it's needed. You don't want it running out of fuel. Fly it back up here. Now we can block this up so it stops raining on our head. Two, three. Then we need to go back to the... Well, we have uranium seeds, don't we? Yep, we have uranium seeds. See, we need the lily pads of fertility. They're in our bag. Yes, they are. Also going to need bucket. Head back over. See, this is now full of water. Move this pipe that goes up. Put this block back. And blocks under. 2, 3. Put water in the holes. The bucket away. Now we put seeds. On the soil. Then we put the lily pads. Kick things off. Okay, now it's growing. I need some light for this. Need a trash can for the extras. 1 seed. And then 1 fertility, or 1 fertilizer. Borrow these. So it only filters in the uranium seed. I mean the uranium essence. Set up an auto crafting recipe. Okay, it's auto crafted. Round robin. And Yeah. Oh, I need to set up the actual filter. Max 64, min 32. Why isn't this connecting? It's intriguing. Interesting. It's not this one. Was it this one? No. This one? Yeah, it's this one. There it is. Now we could set the min and the max. Save. Filter enabled. Yeah, figure that out later. Now, the rest. Chemicals. Need the hydrofluoric acid. Wait, we needed that. Chemical dissolution chamber. We'll make a fluorite farm. Fluorite. So we need a crafter. Stack a craft. That's not a stack, but it'll work. Make our crafter. One harvester pylon, one hoe, then one chest. Put the harvester hoe there. Pick up our chest. Premium farmland. Right in the middle. Okay, 58. Build this all the way down. Okay, that should be enough. Build this all the way down. Do we have any fluorite? Floor, we don't have any fluorite seeds. Here, fluorescence. I'm gonna need half a stack. So let's go back to the home and start auto crafting these seeds. See, while that's crafting, come back to this area. Oh, I keep putting my cables away. Need those. See, pipe, then pressurized. 2, 3. Okay, what's the next one on the list? We have this. Now we need 2 infusers. I know we need 2. What else do we need? We have that. Water vapor. Then another sulfur. Another set of 8 of these. 4, 6, 8. Then we need 8 chemical oxidizers. Because there are sulfur seeds. Sulfur dust. When you grind it down to sulfur dust. And it's tier 2 essence. Let me guess. Regular pulverizer? Yep. Let's just wait for these 8 since we're here. Halfway done. that 5. This will be number 6. Yep, here it is. Then number 8, right here. Eight. Now we head on back. Be over here. The fluorite in this one. Then I have a sulfur one over here. Separator. Electrolytic separator. Water vapor. Need a rotary condenser. Tank. There we go. Let's see. Sulfur. Sulfur acid. Sulfur. And this is the water vapor. Water vapor. And then this one, if I'm not mistaken, is the oxygen. That 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Put this on none. So I could just start this to here. Then item pipe. A chest. And build this a few more out. Need more. Another harvester. And soil. Farmland, there we go. And put the hoe. We need water. Everything needs water these days. Farmland, water bucket. Block this up. Need a crafter. Diamond chest so we can connect this up. Trash can so we can get rid of the extra that we don't need. And sulfur seeds. glowstone to light it up. Let's have this only filter sulfur. That's not what I want. Need filter essence. Then we pull. This should be ready. Then we need a logistical sorter. So what's the recipe? 3 on the top. Now we need growth pulsars. That ain't gonna be enough to do much. Fill up our inventory. Alrighty. Alrighty. Third stack growth pulsars. And then need the lily pads of fertility. Yeah, that is what I want to do. Alrighty. Finish this up. Okay, we have our growth pulsars. Fertility. They're in the backpack, aren't they? Two, three. Three. Two, three. Lily pads. Grow this at lightning speed. And last but not least, lily pads. Alrighty. Now it's growing. Now we need water. We'll run a water pipe. Okay, we have water. These are well hydrated. So just plugging everything in now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then we plug this in. And then where is the block here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2. And 2, 3, 4. Put a couple glowstone around. There we go. Now the stuff is cooking. Okay, extra. No, or is it the input? Yeah, it's the input. Pressurize, pressurize. Input 2. Pull. Oh. Why is it? I put oxygen on both sides. There we go. Then we put this on input 2. Then over here on output, input 2. Put 1. Pull. Then we plug all of these in. Output, output, output. Right, next, we need to work in this sulfur. No, it's not even powered. Okay, now it's crafting. Let this finish processing. And voila. Take some sulfur. Make a new filter. Round robin. Okay, now it's starting to cook. I guess this just isn't the right uranium, is it? Chemical oxidizer? You can make literal methane. Nuclear waste? Oh, I know why it's not working. You need an enrichment. Make an enrichment factory. 2, 3. Now we plug this in. And pull it into the enricher. And then we do the logistical sorter. Oh, I need to put this into a chest first, don't I? Seems to be the case. Now we put the sorter on. Okay. Now, got the chemical oxide. Wait, this is... There we go. Input 1. Output, this is making fissile fuel. Now we put in a reactor port. Pressure, no, this is getting the fissile fuel that's being created. Now we upgrade everything. Now let's make just an inventory full of pulverized gold and pulverized osmium. Make this the max tier. Now we can get crushing. Make an inventory of osmium. One, two. Where am I going? The teleporter's over here. Fission. Now we upgrade. Now we upgrade stuff. Our power is going to be lacking. But you know what? Hey. Do we have enough? We're a little short, aren't we? Yes, we are. Now let's back this up. This will start backlogging a lot faster. This is really lacking in the energy department. So let's start making the sodium again. Or we could start making some power. That's brine. Or should we just do water? I think just water for now. Then a turbine. A mechanism turbine. Gonna need a 17 by 17 one. Build this out a little so we have a bit of working room. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17. Can we fill in this? Okay, fill out the platform. I do love the look of these dark stone bricks. Then we do in these walls. I'm just gonna do 3 straight walls and then 1 viewing one, which is the front. Because this will be pipes and stuff on the side. There's no real reason to keep it viewable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17. Wait, we can't do this all the way. We need, what, 2? Yeah, 2. Okay, now we build all the way around. Oops. Finger slipped. that's not the corner. This is the corner. Build this all the way across. Then we build this across. We need a lot of pressure dispersers. Good thing we made all these resources ahead of time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The way across. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the middle. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Then the next thing that we need is, I forgot the name of it. Very helpful, I know. What is it called? Rotary complex. We need electromagnetic coils. Now we fill up, we need a lot of these. It says saturating condenser. Need a lot. Do 2 stacks for now. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now with this, build this across. 4, 5, 6. We ran out of pressure. 2, 3. Put the blades on. Need the electromagnetic coil touching. Then the rest of this first layer with these saturating condensers. Probably another, what, 2 stacks? Fill up our inventories. We need nearly 4 stacks. So we need about 3 stacks worth. Probably would be smarter just to automate these, but we could do that later. Now, fill this in. And we need a lot of vents. Fill up our inventories with iron bars. 1, 2, 3. That isn't enough. Gonna need glowstone. A little chicken jockey with a trident. Look at him. Trident and all. He gives me the trident too. Fill this in. Good thing we turned off the explosions. Need more vents. Okay, last but not least, we need to put in a window. I believe we just need some structure glass. It should be sufficient. Then we need vent. Do a 4x4. No, we don't need a 4x4. Get the vents up top. The turbine. That is glass that we're needing. See, what are we missing? Because it should be everything. I got the pressure dispersers. I got the layout. Hmm. remember that should have been correct. The right glass. Maybe something to do within the quest? Maybe twig something? Hmm. Okay, where is it? Mechanism advanced, maybe? Booting up the reactor. Creating power with turbines. And the ports. Maybe we just need another port. Let's just put a second valve. Top of the turbine rotor. Okay. Maybe I just gotta do the coils on bottom. Hmm. More and more. Hmm. 17 by 17 by 18. Structural glass or casing. So we're using structural glass. Hmm. Got the 2 layers. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, is it him? Might be him. What am I missing? Interesting. Hmm. The rotor buzzwise complete. Turbine mechanism. Watching a quick video on how to build this. I'm clearly not doing something right. Let's double check the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I guess we could just try redoing the top here because it's most likely where the issue is. What we could do is increase this by 1. Um, can build this one taller. That's a little bit more power, which is what we're going for. We're not exactly being wasteful with it. We don't really need the water. Night vision. Let's just save that for a rainy day if we want night vision. Let's see, we've got pressure dispensers. We now need some more structural glass. Build the turbine casings one higher. That's fission. Okay. Just put in the vent. Now we fill this row here up. I believe it's what, one of these per 4 blades or something, one per 2. And we got 34. So I believe a 5x5 should be sufficient. 25 of these. So let's just whatever this is, and then saturating coils on the edge. We don't really need too much. I'm pretty sure you need some in order for it to be a working structure. Doesn't matter if it's limiting though. 3. Now fill this in. 3. And fill this in. Now the roof. We need turbine vents or blocks, but we have the turbine vents already. So might as well just use them. Hmm. Certainly interesting. Hmm. Maybe, I mean, shouldn't mind the connection. It was fine on the other map, other mod pack we were playing. Maybe it doesn't like the turbine vents up here? I mean, it shouldn't matter, because you can put them there. Let's just put regular casings. Interesting. Oh, I'm missing some vents here. Let's just put vents all the way around. Maybe that's what's missing. I'm missing some more in the back. Huh. The last thing I can think of is the glass. I mean, it says the structural glass can be used here. That's what we're using, the mechanism structural glass. Minimum 5 by 5 by 5, maximum being 17 by 17 by 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can make this up to 18. Hmm. Do turbine vent. Let's just try how we had it in the old one. Use the electromagnetic and then fill this layer complete with saturating coils. Okay, now we need electromagnetic coils. Boom. Use a turbine vent. Boom. Hmm. Interesting. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's the max height, the max size. I wonder why it's not multi-blocking. I mean, it shouldn't be. Maybe it's these connecting blocks. So it's fixed up. Or maybe it's expecting more out parts. You only really need 2. Do this every time. Or something's just slightly off. So let's give it 2 more. Okay, got the 2 on the back. Turbine casings, open. Use structural or casings for each face, which we have. Port competency. Turbine vent. Condensing vent. There. Condensing or saturating condensers. I use to convert steam back into water. Above the layer contact on or above the layer containing. So do I just tap this backwards? Mine this roof. Try swapping them. Okay, let's build this in. Do 1 layer. Okay, so it's not that. Hmm. Interesting. These two turbine blades. Be using 3 rotors. And setting up the recipe here for a minimum 1. Yeah, we have the rotational complex at the top. And it's filled strictly with the pressure dispensers. Pressure dispensers, only pressure dispensers. Let's just make a small one. It's easier to play with instead of the max size. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Valve. Vent. This. Glass. One, 2, 3. Rotational. Pressure. Make some of these. Then we need these cables. Eight. Okay, saturating condenser. Almost made the Mach 1. Okay, so there is something wrong. Otherwise, it would have lit up. And I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no vent. No valve, I mean. Okay. Do this frame. Hmm. Alrighty. Maybe it's just the vent roof. Because otherwise, like, what else is different besides this in the mock model? Besides 3 glass walls. Maybe it means if one wall is, all the walls have to be structural glass? That's what we got this for. Okay, let's do 3 walls. Do block and then this one. Okay, so it's not the different. Okay, if we put vents on the top, is it the vent? No. Fill up our spiders. Two, three, four, five, six, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Maybe the night vision will help. See something we're not seeing? Clearly there's something. Um, She's 17. Okay, so it is 17. Okay, it's 17, 17. This one is 16. This is 2 blocks taller, so that is in fact 18 blocks tall. Hmm. Rotational complex. The electromagnetic coils. Interesting. What is the cause? Let's try building the wall again. Hmm. Being. What makes this different? Hmm. What's the max height that you could do the blade? This should be working for all that I can tell. Hmm. Huh. That could definitely be doing it. And that was exactly the cause. Okay, what's our stat? Max production 14 mil. Did they nerf this? This was hardly profitable when it was at 44. So if I go in a corner, vein mine all of the guts, do rotationary. Now we can try and increase that power out a little bit. Then we mine this all the way around so we have working room. Alright. The pressure dispenser. Now I think a 7x7 will be as many as we need. 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fill this in. Okay. Now what are we at? 15 million. Slightly higher. I mean limiting on blades. As many as we can have. So now we need the fission ports. With fission logic adapters, we need 16. 1, 2, 3. We mine this. Then we put this and convert it over to coolant output. Convert these to the fourth tier. Now we can make a flux import. Flux plug, put charge our system. As much power this can handle. Okay, now if I do like a burn rate of like 20, for instance, and turn it on, it'll start burning, creating a lot of nuclear waste. Really not handling a thing of 20? About 10. 5? 8? 7? No. 6. The 6 is about the highest we can go. Let's plug this in. This is generating. This is producing like 400,000 energy. Mech. To do these all the way around. Extract a bit of this water. Fission. Now we connect it in. About 40. 60. 80. Okay, it's slowly going down. Let's try 75. The 1.5. This is filling. About 60. Is that's too low? 65. Okay, it's a slow increase. This is making 5 million energy per tick. Okay, so if I remove some of these speed upgrades, okay, that's fine. We need to remove some of these speed upgrades. Five, six. Okay, that's enough. Let's dump extras on the hydrogen. Okay, now we remove some speed upgrades. Probably gonna be 7. So it's just like this. That should be enough fuel. This is filling. After a while, this will be at enough nuclear waste for whatever we need. This is gonna be unfortunate though. Once this fills up, this will start backing up. That's not what I wanted to do. Three, four, 5. Bring this out by 5. Have a little bit of room in order to process our nuclear waste into what we're needing for the QIO. Since that is in fact what we're doing this for. If I don't have the stuff for the induction smelter. Definitely gonna need to rearrange this so it looks better. 300,000. Okay. Turn this off. This is definitely enough power. Mechanism QIO. We can't make supermassive, but we can go up to the time dilating. So we only need a few. Make a chemical pressurized reaction chamber. No. We can put this here. Make a few of these teleportation cores. The 50. The fusion. 15. Directly under the center of an active fusion reactor. We don't have one of those. Fission. Here's the spontaneous fusion of internal reservoir. Must be placed directly under radioactive waste barrels containing not spent nuclear waste or plutonium. Plutonium will be consumed in the process. Or solar. What are the other options of making this? In the fusion. Okay, for this. What's it called? Mekanism. This is made with plutonium. This is the 50. Fusion. Directly under fusion reactor. Fission. So if we make like 3 of these, that's to put these under a nuclear waste barrel. Not spent. So if you make a couple ports, then we need a waste barrel. We need pressurized. Set this on output. Three. And that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Here, let's cut this off. It's no longer having waste, so it won't get radiated when we mine. And we want this to fill up fast. We don't want to use these high storage type. We want to use low ones. That'll fill up in a few moments. How about this? Okay, that's starting to turn. Put this down to 5. It'll be a slow burn. This is still increasing, albeit not much. Let's feed it a little bit more water. Perhaps we can speed it up. 2, 3. Okay, it's a lot more water. Okay, it's still going up. So we're about 15. 20. 18. 16. Okay, that's slowly increasing now. Okay, this is backlogging. I wonder if this will actually work. Because if that's the case, then we could just leave this on constantly. As long as this has fuel. Which it is, I think, increasing. That went up to 885,000. Okay, so it is slowly but surely decreasing. What's the, not the fluorite that's limiting it. It's not the sodium dioxide. It's the uranium. Yes? Flicker. Click machine. Feed it up with some watering cans or something. Or maybe this will work. Cancel out this, make a few inventories worth of this Imperium essence. We make some of these tier 4 gemstones. Okay, growth pulsars. This is 48. Perhaps they stack like this. Because if they do, then we're golden. 3. Build this all the way down. Now let's go see if this is actually performing. Perhaps we should have done a larger uranium field, which is totally still an option. Yeah, it's going slowly down. Steam's going up. The waste. Gases. Output and waste. Wait, why is there waste in here? Plutonium? Hmm. That ain't helpful. It's not making it fast like I'd hope. Um, I guess the regular solar one would work. I was really hoping to ignore this crafting recipe, but looks like we're gonna have to do it anyway. Okay, and then 8GP pressurized reaction chamber. Bring in, was it water? No, oxygen. Oxygen. Okay, where is... We have cable. And cable. Pressurize. Two, three. Okay, that'll be oxygen. Okay, the oxygen is full. Now ethylene. The pressurized reaction chamber again. Up and over. The hydrogen. Put these on none. On output 1 for hydrogen. We'll do dumping excess on both. Hydrogen over. Then connect it here. Okay, then we have the one for the output. Hook this up to power. Oh, we don't need power here. Power. Now we're going to need a crusher. Do we have one? Yes. Output, input. Boom. Hydrogen, water, biofuel, potato. Actually, let's upgrade this too. At least to this. Output, input. Okay. Then, do we have any chests? Make redstone torches. Get. Make stack of iron chests. Gold chest. Then diamonds. Cut this off. Put this up here. And output on the items. So it'll fill up this first. Wait, we need break this. We need the substrate going into this piece here. Okay, that should prioritize this block. We'll see when this finishes. This is too close. This needs to be 2 blocks further. Okay, it did. Put this on output. Pull. Okay, this needs to be put in. Okay. Hydrogen. So in. Gases. Bottom is output. What is this? On input. But this needs to be swapped before it goes in, doesn't it? Okay, that's ethylene. Does it need to be fluid ethylene? Concentrator, yeah, it needs to be liquid ethylene. Rotary condenser. Alright. Yeah, is that disconnected? This needs to be broken. In, let's drain out. This needs to be a fluid pipe. Section is upgrade. Omar stack. Put all this stuff away. Okay. Okay, now we can take these sheets. Make like, I don't know, 3 of these. One, two, three. Then we need pressurized. Outputs, inputs. Put the plutonium in here. We're gonna need water, right? Yeah, water. Power. Okay, put usages. Then we need fluorite dust, which we need a crusher. Now we need to go fetch some fluorite. Let me just siphon off a little. Set this to full. Now bring the fluorite over to here. It'll crush and process. output. Use this makes items and the waste. Let's just do 16 of these dense ones. Okay, put our diamond chest here. Now we use this area here for our waste disposal. Oops. 1, 2. Okay, output. Pressurized. Didn't mean to siphon off some of our goods, but what can we do? Okay, it's starting to become day. Don't need this many, but well, it's working. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. QIO. Now that we have the QIO drive array, let's upgrade these, because we're going to need 12 of the tier 3. Because we might as well. Too bad we wasted that nuclear waste. Spent. Where'd the regular waste go? Is it already dissipated? Storage. Do our QIO in here. So, the QIO. They're putting our drives in it. Name it main. It's their main network. You put this, not like that, but backwards. There we go. Let's make the dashboard. this on it, set it to main, and then put our QIO drive in here, go into our terminal, search in QIO, and it's in here. So now this system is connected. Now, let's set the priority to 2000. We are going to need one importer. That way we could just import everything. Let's set it up with speed upgrades. Set it to our system. Now if we go back to our home. Oh, need one more thing. The dimensional. Do they really remove the ability to AFK that? We don't need this chunk. Okay, this is our base. And this is... We don't need that chunked anymore. Go back to the fission reactor. We chunk load everything here. Alright. We go downstairs. Without filter. Now just start extracting everything. Or at least it should. Without filter. Okay, now it's sucking everything up. So 600 items at a time. It's still going to take a while. Now what we could do, we could take and upgrade these logistical cables. Pull. Pull. Cut. Pull. 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 Put this all in here. Wait. Pull. 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 Okay, now items are just flowing in here from everything. Eventually our whole system will just be emptied into our main QIO storage system. And we don't have to worry about it anymore. However, this is probably going to take a while for it to actually empty everything because we have a lot of items, more than normal. I mean, I even wonder if we have enough storage there? I mean, I think we do. It's 2 million items. I know we have 2 million. Because that is a lot. We don't have to worry about the battery. QIO. Make as many of these we can make. Make these hyper QIOs. Okay, how are we doing on item type? Okay, it's 400 item types at 190,000 items so far. Down and item count. Okay, this is our third. Put in a third. How's our item transporting doing? Working. Slowly. And this one, it's hardly doing anything at all. It's definitely going to take a while. We're just going to have this vacuuming like this. Just always. And then when the other system will fill up, if it does, if it ever does, it'll backlog into here. Since this can also hold a decent amount of items. Okay, what else do we need to do today? Let's actually unlock the quest lines and stuff. We have the items, so we might as well. High quality H2O. Antimatter. Reactor. Let's actually let some of these quests. I'm assuming these gray checks that you see occasionally is what means collected or claimed. You already made it. So it wants us to make a basic heat generator. You just make like 4 RF per tick. And now we're just going to be flooded by quests. We have a lot remade. Solar. Two, three. Now we can do the next tier. What is going on? There we go. Guess it's just all the quests flowing in. I wonder how good these upgraded solar panels are. I don't really need them, but it would be cool. So enrich and then crush. Let's just make an inventory. And this is producing 10. It's not daytime though. Okay, this one makes what, up to 40 or something? Hybrid. This one, it's 130. Enriched diamond. 2, 3. Enriched some diamonds. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Proved we need enriched gold. There we got the enriched gold. Now I can make these improved energy tablets. Should be able to make this. A quantum energy tablet. Purple stain. And then enrich. No. Obsidian. 6, 7, 8, 9. Crush up some of this. Okay. Finish enriching our obsidian. Three quantum solar panels. Gold crystals. Okay, this is the highest tier we can make for now. Well, quickly at least. This produces 1.4 thousand. So solar ain't too good. All terms considered. Quests time. We have so many quests to claim. Okay, we need purifying. Okay, we have this. Flames. Chemical injector. Okay. See the hard part. thermal. Okay, that's enough. Then it's needing, that's it, 3. And 1 controller, and that's quest complete. Now we need a heater. Chemical washer. Crystallizer. Just so y'all know, this is the basic chemical ore duping. You can go up to 5 times the ore if you just put in straight ore, or 3 and a third times for the raw ore. Alright, now we need upgrade universal pipes for power to unlock more quests. Then upgrade for the highest tier pipe. Let's take our tier 2 energy cube, upgrade it to tier 3, then tier 4. That's not where I wanted to put that. Boom. Okay, advanced installer. Okay, so it needs planks. Okay, we have all the installers that we can make. Did I not ever put the tier 4? Oh, I made 2 stacks of tier 3. That's what it was. Okay, now I got a tier 4. Chemical tank. That tank is large. This is regular tank. Let's just go up the stages. And voila. Now we upgrade a tank. Tier 3. Tier 4. Okay, what else do we need? Upgrade. Have that. We need filter upgrades, right? We have the muffling. Gas upgrade. Stone generator upgrade. Okay, that's all of the upgrades that this is requiring. Is this the basic mechanism? Oh, we need thermal. Ultimate circuits. Atomic. Drill. Jetpack. Temp pad. Pad. Oh, charge pad. Okay, charge pad. What else? Aerobit. Digital miner. Not sure what it wants us to make with this. Kevlar. Quantum. I guess I just never quantum. Because I know I've made one of these before. I just haven't had it in my inventory. You can even make custom portals. Teleporter. I need 9 frames. Anything else left unmade? Is that quest chain complete? Seems like it. Besides the antimatter. Oh, and one more. We need the HDP pellets. Voila. Everything but the anti. Oh. Okay. Chapter complete. Mechanism advanced. Yeah, this is advanced, alright. Starts off with the antimatter machines. Alrighty. Is this finished? No. Make up some more drives before we head off for today. Okay, 4. See how close is this to being done? Hey, we got even more. Okay. Take a nap. Vision. Okay. One more. Definitely gotta be over 1,000,000 items. Oh, not empty? Yeah, that one's empty. Oh, it's just a literal sink in here. Any more sinks? Sink? No sink. Okay, what about this one? It's empty. This one is not. Well, this will get mostly done. Won't be finished today. Alright. What about down here? Any of these done? That one's done, this one's done, that one's done. 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 Empty, empty. So it's this chest. Then this chest. That'll finish in like 10 minutes. Let's put the sink up. to where it needs to be, and then we'll call it for today. What shall we do tomorrow? We could just continue with the quest. Continue unlocking these, the ones that the mods that we've gone through, like apotheosis here. And just go on and make the shelves or the other items that we haven't made yet. So we can unlock everything. Continue on towards that ATM star. Pull. Pull, pull, pull. 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 Now I can burn this faster. Sorry, 25. That's still over. 35. That's too much. About 30. 27. 25. 26. Looks like 25 is our current amount. Definitely gonna need more uranium. Two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Where's my wand? Here's my wand. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Farm. Harvest pylon. We need 1. So we need some pipe. One, two here. Need more uranium seeds. So let's put this on hold so we get enough seeds. Put this all the way around. Okay, now we could fill this in. Hopefully this will be able to keep up with demand. Need more. Fill our inventory. Need a few more. Let's just fill in. Okay. Should be nice and good. Let's see how many it's grown. 9. Wonder how long this will take to grow up the since we need. Let's just grow this up a little bit. The uranium. Yeah, let's just get the crafter crafting. Do a stack. Make more base seeds. Put a stack here, stack here. Here, let me speed this up. There, 32. We have upgraded pipes. Might as well put them to work. Here, let's split this up. Processes even a little bit faster. Coal here. That should be much faster. Let's speed this up. Twenty, 12, 8, 4, 0. Thought that would make thread does 4 per. How many seeds do we have total? Yeah, that seems probably like enough. Needs 7 more seeds. Help us out. Come on, where are the seeds at? Come on, give me some seeds. Okay, there's 1. 4, 5, 6. We need 6. Okay, that's 3. That's half. 4. And we got all the seeds we need. So now we can start pulling. This will send it off to get processed. Here, let's give this an extra speed boost. Yeah, it's almost fully processed and caught up the backlog we had accrued. And it's all caught up. Okay, now it's cooking. 100,000. This will process through it real fast. And now that we have actual energy, let's see how far we can take this. And that's really moving through all of that. I'll burn through this 400,000 in a few moments. Then we can see if we're producing it now. We should be. I don't see why we wouldn't be. 100,000, 50, 10, 0. Yeah, it's still definitely going up. Oh, I thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Back tomorrow for another live stream. We'll be continuing on to catch up all the quests that we've already completed but haven't unlocked yet. Then when we're done with that, we'll start making some endgame components for the Aldemodium star. Don't forget, at 2,500 subscribers, we have the laptop giveaway. So like and subscribe if you want a chance to win that giveaway. Have a good day.